If you've taken an interest in the COP26 meeting that's going on at the moment in Glasgow, then maybe this video is for you. Hello again, this is Nigel from Mad About Animals. Yesterday I attended a demonstration and march concerning COP26 in my local city, Leeds, in the north of England. I just want to share with you some of my thoughts about the march. As you can see, there were lots of people there. At this particular event, there was something like 3,000 to 5,000 according to a police liaison officer who I spoke to at the event. This is just a small sample of some of the people. There were people from all walks of life. There were trades unionists, there were environmental campaigners, there was Greenpeace, there were religious leaders, there were racial equality campaigners and all that sort of thing. So there were lots of people giving up their Saturday to fight climate change. They were there to talk about getting the governments of the world to wake up to climate change. Lots and lots of wonderful people giving up their time, which is truly a wonderful thing to behold. But when you see all these people all giving up their time, it's really, really frustrating because virtually none of these people were vegan. They're all asking for governments to change, for the system to change, and yet none of them are prepared to make the changes themselves. None of them are wanting to make personal change, to take personal responsibility. Now, of course, we all want system change, but to get system change takes a long time. To make personal change, we can do it literally overnight. I went vegan overnight. I know many people who went vegan overnight, or certainly very quickly. So all these people that are campaigning to have system change, and yet they're not prepared to take personal responsibility. Just staggering, just absolutely staggering. If all these people went vegan today, if all these people went home and told their friends and family they'd gone vegan for climate change, what an impact that would have. So while I was delighted to see all these people, I was angered too at the sheer hypocrisy that these people were showing. How upsetting it was to see all these people, giving up their time, and yet they weren't going vegan. It's just crazy, just bizarre. How people can want system change and yet they're not prepared to do the one thing that they can do, take personal responsibility and go vegan. It just doesn't add up to me. All these people who are being so hypocritical, thinking that, oh, someone else has got to change. I'm not going to change, but let other people change. Let other people change. Let the system change. Now, this doesn't happen with any other forms of oppression. When people were fighting against racism, they wanted system change. Yes, of course they wanted system change. They wanted all races to be equal, but they became non-racist themselves first, and then governments followed afterwards. They took personal responsibility. They decided that they were not going to be racist, and they stopped being racist. And then you know what? Anti-racist laws were brought in because governments saw that that's what the people wanted. That's where people were going. If you want system change, you should lead by example. So all these people, really, really hypocritical for not going vegan, for not being vegan, because the single most important thing that we can do as individuals, for the vast majority of people at least, is to change our lifestyle to become vegan. If you really are concerned about climate change, you become vegan. That's as simple as that. I'm Nigel from Mad About Animals. If you've enjoyed this, found it informative, interesting or controversial, please like, share, subscribe and comment below.